So, just while we're getting set up here, and we're waiting for anyone else to join who joins. How ye met. That's great. You actually write that.
Writes like she talks.
Oh, cool. Got some comments coming in. Sounds good. Got all the fam jam. Dom Lang, how's it going, man?
I haven't seen you in a while, man. How's Sydney?
Jerome, how's it going? All right. So basically, we're just gonna. That's good. So basically, we're just gonna chat and sort of talk about what we've been doing and about the album and everything. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want. Stupid, serious, whatever the fuck. And we shall respond. Oh, and also we've got a maroon hat.
All the entries smell like my head.
And yeah, and this maroon hat contains little pieces of ripped up paper in it. And on those pieces of paper, names. And in those names, no, I'm just kidding. Hang on. I needed my beverage. All right, so what's going on, guys?
Not much. Enjoying my beverage. Enjoying your beverage. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys out there.
Thank you for the beverage.
Stream. No worries. My pleasure.
We have a like. I didn't know you could like live streams live, but that's cool. We have a like.
Cool. One like, we're on the board.
Oh, yeah. No noughts over here. Maybe I should just interview you guys. Maybe that's what we should do.
So, where y'all from?
Your deepest, darkest secrets.
We want to know. How many inches?
Oh, CJ, fix our lighting.
I don't. What? What's going on?
Wiggle the thumbs.
You're the lighting guy.
That's the wrong controller.
Listen.
That's the right controller.
Is it a phone holster? This motherfucker phone holster on his controller.
I like to game seriously.
Cool. So Jerome asked us. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are we playing live shows at all? We have got some stuff booked and in the works at the moment. That we're currently working on. We haven't played any shows post-Rona just yet, but we've definitely got some stuff coming up that we're pretty excited about. I feel like that's safe to say. I feel like that's all we can say at this point in time.
Definitely.
And how's Corona? Corona is, I don't know. I've had mixed feelings about the whole situation. How have you guys been coping?
I've been working the whole time. Essential
work. One of the lucky ones.
Essential worker club sound off. I wouldn't say lucky. I mean, all right, yeah. I had a job, but you know.
Yeah, it's been really good for working on music.
Yes.
Able to really dive into production and work on new music and try weird and wacky and wonderful things. You know, a lot of boredom, I think, from everyone, probably you guys too, because there's a lot of time at home and only so much time you can fill up before.
It's definitely, I've definitely been very up and down with it because, like, I've been trying to stay productive and I've had loads of free time and there's been really good stuff being able to work on songs and record new music and stuff like that, which has been really awesome. But it's definitely been up and down. You know, it's definitely, there's been moments where, you know, it's been tough to stay sort of, you know, mentally strong when you're not got stuff going on or stuff's like getting cancelled or like, you know, loads of other frustrating shit that you've had to deal with.
And challenging trying to move forward with the album and trying to book shows and stuff because you have to take into account like where where you're going to do it and where the social distancing is going to apply, and places that aren't opening just yet that'd be great to play in, places that are open already that aren't doing live shows just yet. It's hard to kind of navigate your way through that on our end and on the people's end who we're booking with, because they haven't dealt with a situation like coronavirus before, so they're kind of flying blind as well as us flying blind trying to organize stuff.
We're doing great, by the way, Dom. Just thought I'd let you know. We will get your name in there, Dean. We will do that.
Piece of paper and a pen. Right now, we'll do it right now for you, and we'll Kobe into the hat.
So what? Nice. All the more reason to enter if you haven't, or enter again. I don't really give a fuck at this point. We will make it a game. The hat is out of shot, but it's there and it's ready for our Kobe.
Up a little more. That one's real big. Can't be having that.
What year do we start? I suppose you could say 2015. You could also say 2018.
Yeah, I mean 2015 is when we started playing music together, but not when we were really taking it as seriously as we are now.
Some people go by like the year your first release comes out.
Yeah.
So like I guess it could be 2018 with Don't Hesitate. Or it could be this year with our actual album, so who knows. We've definitely been playing music together for a few years.
Yeah. Since high school when the three of us met, except for Saul over here. He's been the freshest member of the band. He's also Paddy's uncle. Yeah, it's cool to have family members in a band.
I think we need to write Jerome down as well. I think we missed him, so we need to get him in there. Or her in there. Him in there.
Spelled with a J.
Spelled with a J, not a G. G with a thing on the top.
J-E-R.
So what comes first in the writing process for you guys? The instruments or the lyrics? For me, it's always
Working
instruments first.
Working
title.
I always start with like a guitar riff, and then from there, sort of bounce around with vocal melodies and sort of piece together like my vision and overall structure for the song. And sometimes I have the entire song written without any words written at all. And it's like, okay, cool, the song's done. Wait, no, I actually need to write words for it.
Jerome, that's all you, baby.
Oh yeah, Kobe, that shit.
Yeah, I think for the most part, all of our songs start with thick riffs, because at our core, I think, including even Saul here, we're all pretty much guitarists. So we've all been playing guitars for years, and
I mean,
just
Saul plays guitar too. So,
exactly, and it's an easy instrument to pick up and just noodle around on, and we just kind of we love a thick riff, even if we don't like a song that much. If it's got one thick riff in it, we'll listen to it for that part,
Sometimes I'll start a song vocally, but it's normally very melody based, and the lyrics always come later in the process, and are sometimes like the last thing. I miss you too, Dom. Come visit when you can.
Seriously, come and have a drink with us and a bit of a party.
Yo, Oliver, what up, bro? Glad you could make it.
How you doing? Say hi, everybody. Say hi, CJ.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, y'all?
Are you still watching it?
I'm
all right. So
I'm following the chat.
Our wacko bassist is just sitting in the corner watching our live stream as we do it. Does that make sense?
When I go to live concerts and stuff, I sit up the back, face the other way, and with headphones, and listen to the original album of the artist that's up. It's the true, authentic way to listen to
the live show is just the room mic.
The live show is just going on in the background. That's the real atmospheric way to enjoy an artist, I think.
So we got another question. Hey boys, how's uni been going? So Bailey and I go to uni together. CJ and Saul don't. But for us, since COVID kicked in, it was not too bad for me at first. like finishing off the trimester.
Yeah, no,
But
I'm thumbs down.
Now
all
it
the
just
way.
purely sucks a big old dick.
Yeah, people are everywhere starting to get back to, bars are starting to open. Our uni is fully still closed, and it's a smaller one. Our class only consists of about 12 people, and we still can't go into campus and do our lectures face to face or get in to use the studios even, because the studios there are like pretty good, and we're not doing our classes there in the studio, and it's tough doing learning online. We much prefer doing it in person.
Yeah, no, it sucks dicks. Everyone's back. We should be back, but we're not, and it sucks. So I suppose that answers that question. But once we get back, it'll be good. We have been demoing some new tracks in the studios, which has been pretty fun.
If you guys watch the video when we announced that we were doing this live stream, that was shot in the studios down there with the big digital desk, and they've got another room adjacent to that with room to record drums, and we've got access to really nice mics and cool outboard gear and preamps and all of that kind of stuff, which is really fun to get in there and play with.
Yeah, no, it's been cool to record some demo vocals with like compression, EQ on them, and sort of play around with that. And we're very excited for some of the new material.
Definitely.
We've been working on, and I've got a few more stuff in the works that's coming up, and I think the future could look bright.
Is the plural. It's stuffs.
Stuffs, yeah, we got
few stuffs.
All the stuffs.
I like that question. We should answer that question. You see that one?
Which one?
If we all swap band roles, who would play what? And I think Saul should start that one as a drummer.
Okay, cool.
What do you reckon, Saul?
That's a good question.
What are you nabbing?
I'd probably go guitar of some kind, maybe a lead or rhythm, something like
Or
that.
some kind of mandolin.
That's what I was
Ukulele.
thinking. Steel string. Get a slide on there.
Some kind of stringed instrument.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
Cool.
I'm going drums all day.
Yeah, I was about to say drums
Same.
too. Drums are just fun.
It's so much fun. Like that's the one. And it's probably because it's the one instrument we don't really touch because none of us really have access to a drum kit. So we all end up noodling on a guitar or bass.
Yeah.
The classic, on a break at rehearsal, everyone's having a go on the kit.
Crack on the drums.
Yeah, drum up all the way.
I'd say in that regard, if we were swapping roles, I'd say, Patty, if we get someone else on guitar, I'd like to see you drop the guitar and just run around on stage like a madman with a mic.
Yeah, just go vocalist.
Yes, just like this.
So-
Just be like,
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if Paddy was to swap roles, he would just do 50%.
I'd just
content.
drop.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd drop
So-
half of my workload.
That's-
That works with me. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the general consensus is definitely drums. They're a fucking fun instrument to play.
I think we got your name in there, Dean. Did we put Dean in there? Did we go to Dean?
Yeah, did you write?
Yeah,
did you write
we
Dean
did.
down
Dean
there?
in there?
Yeah, we got you in there, man.
Mel wants to be in there too.
Oh yeah, we can do that too.
Hit Mel.
On the lead loop. Yep. Fuck yeah. We'll have to do a country track, and you can learn banjo just for that song.
Just so we can swap roles. Either of us will be able to jump on the drums for a country track.
Yeah.
Just hi hat and a snare.
Yeah,
Easy.
Just do that.
Yeah. We got CJ. You can drop the bass, and we can chuck you on the washboard.
When are we catching up at the Fox again? I don't know, but ASAP.
Who said that?
The Fox.
Yeah.
Samalan?
Sam, is that you, Sam?
Oh, that'd be fucking Sam, of course.
Bro, the Fox is open now. We'll do that shit next week, man.
Yeah.
We went to the Fox like a week ago or something after one of our preamp. We were building the preamp, and after that, because that was like a few days after my birthday, we went to the Fox for a few pints. Paddy had to go and teach a guitar lesson, and me and his girlfriend and some uni mates stayed there and got absolutely loaded and waited for him to finish work and come pick our drunk asses up. It was great.
Yeah, that was loads of fun for me. Hey, Trent, my man. That's all right.
Trent Gibson, what's up, my dude? How's it going?
Late is okay. Late is acceptable. The point is that you made it, and we're glad to
We were late.
not see
we were
you,
late
but
too.
hear from you.
How you doing, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. How you going?
Good.
Wait,
I feel like we need to
Good.
Gotta wait for the comment to come in.
Can we just
I'll
have
just
someone off to the
respond.
side here, like reading the comments that come in? They can be the voice of the people.
Yeah. But we'll just have 5-minute delays between responses.
Yeah.
But I imagine their voices to be, my name is my name is Trent.
Trent, yeah.
But yes, we are good. We are great. We're hanging out. We're chilling, talking shit, answering some questions as they come in,
Having some froths.
having some froths. We got
Oettinger.
Oettinger
Yeah.
pills.
It's a
What have we
German
got
pills
there?
now. We got the thrills for the pills.
We got the thrills for the pills. That's right.
Yeah. They're a good beer.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. It's a line from Brooklyn
Thrills.
Oh,
Nine-Nine.
that's right. Oh,
Teddy,
Teddy.
yeah.
Oh,
If
Teddy.
anybody watches Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Oh, Teddy.
he put us onto the Pilsners.
Not the most interesting of fellas, but you know,
Trent's
Good.
a kid
Knows
now,
his beer.
though.
knows his pilsners and you know, good dude. Yeah, been good, man. Just living life and got a kid now. Actually, okay. Well, Trent has a kid and he's asking how you've been.
Oh, you have a kid now? That's awesome, man. Holy crap. Like, you're like way more grown up than I am. We're like the same age, and I'm just chilling here, live streaming on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What YouTube?
Oh, YouTube.
That's embarrassing.
It's
like
social
you-
media,
You
right?
don't even know your social media platforms? Oh my god.
You don't even know.
Don't even know. That's good. How old's your kid?
Oh shit! Sorry, we missed one. Heidi, what's up? Favorite song of the new album?
False idols.
That's
So,
the one where he does a
CJ
lot of the vocals on.
Yeah,
That's
we got CJ featuring on False Idols. He's got some screamy boys in there. So that's probably why it's his favorite.
and it's probably like I'd say the heaviest song on the album.
Yeah,
actually,
I don't know.
can I tell-
Death and Perseverance.
Can I tell a fun story of why I think False Idols is actually my favorite?
Go ahead.
Because it was actually the one song that was technically like one take, one. What is it? What is that? What's that thing called? One track, one wonder, one take.
One
wonder.
take wonder.
One take wonder. Yeah, on the bass for that. I played through the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's right. We went to
because
core tracks.
we did the guitars were recorded beforehand and they
Yeah.
were edited and all that and sent over to mix and master. But the one thing that wasn't done was the bass.
Bass.
So I went over to Corey Judd's house with you guys and we recorded the bass.
Oh,
He
the
said
5-string Dingwall monster.
he set up the 5-string ding wall and I played through all of the songs. Most of them I played through multiple times. False Idols was the one song that I rehearsed the most because it was the one I was worried about. It's the most intricate song. And I played through it and he said that was good. And I was like, oh, well, should we do it again for the breakdown just to make sure we get the breakdown again? He was like, oh, yeah, just we'll do it to be safe. And then he let us know that he didn't use it.
Yeah.
So one take wonder.
Yeah, that was cool. That bass was a cool bass, man.
That was a very easy bass to play, and if it wasn't, I don't think I would have gotten that one take.
Maybe not. That bass was sick.
But-
5-string Dingwall with fan frets and shit. It looked like a fucking monster.
Yeah, it was definitely a proud moment of mine. It's not an easy bass part. One day I will. That's
It's
probably,
not an easy guitar part.
I will-
Fucking on bass, dude.
I will upload a video on how to play at one point because it is a good video.
Do a little
any
tutorial.
enthusiast
Oh,
bassists.
yeah.
Do a little tutorial
Do a
video
little
on that.
tutorial video on that one.
Content idea.
I think False Idols is one of Dom's favorites. He messaged me as well.
Yeah,
Legend.
cool, man.
What would your favorite be?
I'm still probably Death of Perseverance
Yeah.
as a song. I think is, we
What's up,
worked.
Seth?
Yeah, we worked all together on that, and I think it's just got a really good transition. I love the breakdown.
The main breakdown?
Yeah.
There's like 5 breakdowns.
No, the main breakdown in there with the big, like the long scream and the build up. It's just a cool riff. Yeah, no. That's we open our set with it. It's got a lot of energy. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a jive. It makes you. It's at It's at the fucking head. It's at the chicken peck tempo that makes you just like jive and jump and want to toss elbows and stuff.
That's another sweet spot for false idols because we never play it live.
Oh well,
we will play it live.
when we have that really tight.
We weren't playing it live because we needed to get it tight. and
it's a hard song.
Once we do,
it's a very difficult song.
Play it live. We have played it live before.
No, we have.
I think we played it live up in Harvey Bay.
Yeah.
To like the six really drunk guys.
Yeah.
One more song.
Scream for an encore, and we just didn't have anything.
Yeah.
We were like feeding frenzy.
If 6 guys scream for an encore, you got to do it.
6 guys.
Yeah.
That's the whole venue, dude. That's the whole.
That's the whole venue.
Lighting.
I'm on it. Chill out. We're all good.
Cool. Oh, my favorite song. I kind of have gone through stages of like loving all of them.
I know what it is.
But
you know what it is.
I-
Can we hear what are you gonna say?
What's your?
What do I think yours is?
Yeah.
Death.
Really?
I think that's.
Alone in this tomb is what I was gonna say.
Oh, I was
Boom.
thinking personal level.
I've gone.
That's your soul, because that's your soul credit.
It is. It was. Yeah, but I would actually say that Despite All Odds is more of a soul song for me, because like I don't know, like when I connected more to the lyrics when I was writing it for Despite All Odds, and it's kind of like about what I sort of try to do like every day. Whereas like The Depths was just like a little patch that was rough that I wrote about. But Despite All Odds and Alone in This Tomb, I kind of go back and forth on. But like I'm a sucker for counter melodies, and like I just love that shit. Like Mayday Parade and Secondhand Serenade, like they're a couple of influences of mine that probably are surprising and not very close to the band genre, but like they have a lot of those like overlapping harmonies and vocal melodies, and like the outro to Alone in This Tomb is just like
it's massive,
probably the highlight of the album in my opinion.
Everything's like crazy at the end of Alone in This Tomb. There's like really intricate guitar parts and really intricate melodies and vocal and stuff. To be able to completely do that live, if we're all gonna be doing our own parts live, we're gonna have to get like Saul singing as well.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do all of the parts organically live, just because like you've got to do the sweeping part, and like to do the sweeping part and sing is like a whole thing. And then like Saul maybe singing harmonies like while he's playing, and the drums like progressively get faster as well. So like
pulsing kicks.
To do it organically without backing tracks, I think will be pretty tough.
There's a whole screaming part that's just live.
Yeah.
It's just the live part at the end.
Well, there are some screams on the track.
No, there's so live for that last bit. There's the vocals going on, but when we do it live, there's screaming as well in the last chanting bit, just not on the track.
Right.
It's not on the album.
There are a few screams in the outro on the album though. But I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
What would your favorite track be?
It was Death of Perseverance for a long
Yeah,
time.
my man.
Yeah. And it's still teeters between two, but I think picking up the pieces. I just love that guitar riff in that main chorus part.
The
space in there.
Yeah, the rhythmic chorus.
Yeah, love that.
That's nice.
Yeah, on drums, that's pretty like tough for you too, because it's got the like it kind of turns around a bit.
It's very intricate drums. Yeah,
it's like all offbeat with like quite a good groove.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tasty.
Good fun, ghost notes and fucking good fun.
By the way, Trent responded and said, "Oh, well, by looks, you're enjoying live more than me." And she's 16 weeks now, and her name is Octavia.
Oh, that's it, man. That's a cool name. That's one of my favorite characters from the show, The 100. The fucking Octavia. She's a badass, man. That's fucking sick. Good stuff.
More questions.
I bet I am. I mean, I'm getting with COVID, I'm getting fucking 10 hours of sleep every night. You poor bastard. It's 6 weeks. I think you're dreaming of sleep at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I've been having the opposite problem. I try to not like oversleep. Like I need to like wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like I'm constantly trying to sleep less.
Yeah, dude, 100%. We can trade you. We could give us your schedule and we'll give you ours, and we can find somewhere in the middle where you're sleeping enough and we're not sleeping as much.
Cool. So Peyton said each of your favorite bands or musical influences.
This is where it gets a little weird, isn't it?
Well,
yeah, this is a kinky topic.
I think it's cool because I feel like the band collectively has its influences, but then I feel like we all have our individual influences that are different.
It was sort of like before the band started, we were all vastly in different camps, and then for a little while we were vastly in the same camp, like painfully so, and now we're like spread out again, but like.
It's all relatively similar because we've all picked up that kind of like that sort of like modern metalcore vibe with the down tune and all of the really nice synths and fat riffs and stuff, but we've still got our own little niches of
and like
guilty pleasures.
That's more like recent, and even with that, we kind of like got different stuff. Like you listen to different stuff than I do, and like I've been listening to like more of that like modern metalcore stuff, but I've still got a lot of that like core influence to me that isn't that some of which isn't even metal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean into my songwriting.
And speaking of that, like on that topic, Saul has got a really interesting taste in music because most of us, even though we kind of go back and forth like between metal and rock genres, you got stuff that's like not even anywhere near the metal.
Because we're mostly metalheads, and you listen to like all kinds of stuff.
Kinds of rap and indie and cool.
Yeah, before
Well,
so your favorite
for the sake of the question, let's go down the line. We'll go before the band, in the band, and now.
Okay.
When we first joined, where we sort of went, and then like,
so like
now
before the band separately, in the band.
In the band, and then where you sit now.
Separate from the band.
Yeah, now where you sit.
Okay. Yeah. Go.
Okay.
You want to start
So
off?
I want to start. All right. So before I joined the band, I was really into Scandinavian metal, Viking metal.
Speaking of, can you just pull your hair out and show them the
melodic? No, do I have to?
Melodic death
metal. I
metal.
reckon you should because
like
he's
Children of
fucking dead set.
Yeah. So
melodic death metal, Children of
melodic death metal. Yeah, Children of Bodom and Monomath, all that kind of stuff. Into that sort of jam. Very, very late got into metalcore when I met these guys. So after I joined the band, then I started listening to like Miss May I, Bless the Fall, Parkway Drive, and all that sort of stuff. And then and then
it's okay.
sorry, what?
Oh, it's all
Okay.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, got into all of that
fucking
stuff.
Look at this. We're sitting about a meter. Like his hair is as long as social distancing.
Yeah,
Like from shoulder to his head.
1.5 meters
yeah,
long.
I just windmill and keep people away from me, and that's how I social distance. Yeah, so then I got into all the the basic stuff everybody goes through, I think, and then got into more modern metalcore. Architects became a big thing. Like when the All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us album came out, that was
if anyone
that was a big change, I think, for a lot of people.
Speaking of just a cool thing if anyone was there, the three of us, Patty, CJ, and I, all went and saw Architects with Polaris at the Fortitude Music Hall. All together as a group.
Yeah, we were all there. I was up on the balcony.
Yeah, he was up on the balcony, and me and Patty were getting fucked in the pit.
That was absolutely, and I was laughing the whole time, just trying to like, oh, where are they? Oh, there's Bailey. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there's Patty. Oh, he's cleaned up.
First time I'd ever crowd surfed. I said to myself that day I wanted to crowd surf, and we did.
I did. I saw you too, and I was like,
it was hectic.
Just as I pointed you out before Krista could see you, got thrown over the balcony.
If anybody was at that show, let us know because it was a fucking mad show. Continue.
Yeah. So and then after that, I got super into the Mick Gordon Doom soundtracks. So
you're still into that. You bought an 8-string guitar, basically. Because
I bought an 8-string guitar just for that.
It's either always been there or it's come back. Either way.
Yeah. So, I got into it a little bit when it first came out, and then I put it down for a bit. Got into more modern metalcore. Got into really, I think, more well-produced metal. It doesn't really matter about what it is. It's just the production quality. I really like production quality, and I think that comes with my like hearing loss kicking in a little bit more. I just need it.
So,
a bit more
Children of Bodom.
Like Children
in
of
the
Bodom,
past,
and like
Architects for the band, and Mick Gordon now. Is that what you're rolling with?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Bailey.
But all of these guys know specifically. If you're gonna squeeze it, pinch.
I feel like Architects is a bit of a universal influence.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely, they're
Yeah.
they're such a good band. Definitely before these guys know. Before I joined the band, I was more like an old school thrash metal kind of thing because the influence that I had, around me were all about that. I've got the Avenged Sevenfold death bat tattooed across my back, and had the Sinister Gates custom guitar.
He's also got a butterfly above his butt crack.
Oh,
He doesn't.
He does.
Oh yeah.
And now nobody knows.
That's Will.
Alright, shots of butt crack.
Spread them.
Spread. If you spread them, there's a target.
Around your asshole?
No, it's what we do.
Alright, back on track.
I mean,
Anyway,
where else
back
would
on
it
track.
be? Let's be honest.
Definitely Avenged Sevenfold.
Sorry for that.
Definitely Avenged Sevenfold. That was like, and they're still a massive influence on me today because that was when I was like starting to get into playing lead guitar and stuff. And Sinister Gates is one of the, I'd say, greatest guitarists of our modern generation. He is just amazing at playing guitar. And I really got into them, but as I got
Best modern guitarist.
almost best modern like lead guitarist.
All-time top 10.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a video on YouTube. He plays a guitar like this, motherfucker.
He's pretty fucking gnarly.
No, you're all wrong. It's Lil Wayne.
Stop gaslighting me.
Lil Wayne.
And as I was in the band, I think when we first joined, Paddy kind of introduced me to a lot more of the kind of modern, more like metalcore in between, kind of like that 2010 sort of sound.
2010 to 2015.
Yeah, but I think mainly once after I joined the band, my biggest thing at that time was probably Asking. I'd say Asking Alexandria. I was like mad into them for a while.
I think it sort of lost touch with them when I met you, but I think maybe like came back to them as we went back into metal.
Like that metal, because like the whole album that we've released is very much like that sort of noughties, 2007, 2008 roots metalcore kind of vibe. And that was very much like Asking Alexandria was a massive influence on me there. Now my favorite band at the moment, hands down, is Polaris. Their riffs are just
sick.
Their riffs just get me where I need to be, man. They've
Get me
got
where I need to
fat, technical fucking riffs that just get me everywhere I want to be. And yeah, they're wicked as. I've actually stolen Paddy's 7-string that he got recently, and that's at my house. And I've been learning Polaris songs for the past 2 weeks while I've had it. And it's just awesome fun music to play.
Cool. So Avenged for the past. What else? Asking for the band.
And Polaris
for the present. Cool. All right. Yeah, no, I don't know. I've gone through like all kinds of different stuff. My transition into metal was really slow because I originally started like 80s rock growing up, but then like my modern music taste started from like pop punk, like Green Day and Blink 182, and
so I used to have the Green Day American Idiot one with the concert DVD.
And I also had the 21st Century Breakdown album as well.
Yeah, cool.
With like 21 Guns and shit like that. Blink 182, loads of pop punk. All Time Low, Mayday Parade. And then I sort of progressively got into heavier and heavier music. and sort of just went down, just into heavier stuff, and sort of branched out. There was a period of time where I was like very modern metalcore, like any old school metal I wasn't into.
It took a while to convince you to get into Avenged.
Yeah, it took me a while to get into Avenged, which I did, and like they're fucking amazing, of course. But yeah, it's definitely like Secondhand Serenade, as I said before, big influence. And like A Day to Remember, like that was a transitional band because they were very like pop punk / metalcore and sort of would go in between. So they were one of those bands that sort of transitioned me into like the heavier stuff. So I suppose A Day to Remember would have to be a big one. Like Architects has already been said, so I'll say maybe Motionless in White for the bands-ish for me.
Definitely, you got me way into Motionless in White.
Yeah.
When you started showing me their stuff, I fucking got way into them. They're awesome.
And Polaris is definitely big for me.
Especially recently, after their new album, which is
awesome. I was kind of like half into them with their album beforehand, but then the most recent one, I was like, fuck yeah, they're sick.
Yeah, do we get another question there?
Something like that.
Do you guys have a guilty pleasure?
So
we'll answer that in a minute.
Soul didn't even get up to this.
Yeah, we'll answer that in a minute.
I do have one in mind.
Well, I was kind of all over the shop genre-wise back in the day. I started off with Bullet, and Parkway Drive was huge for me.
Yeah, nice.
And most recently, Architects is probably the biggest one for me. I listen to them on repeat. So
he's got the Holy Hell album. Yeah, All Gods?
All Gods.
You got All Gods in the car, which just on that always get CDs because like MP3s are good, but CDs still like kill it, especially in the car, man.
This fucking elitist.
Hey man. Go on to uni, audio stuff, fucking CDs.
Get a title subscription. It is the best way to listen to music.
Yeah. Anyway, apply hashtag.
If you're an audiophile and you don't have it.
Weren't you into like before you were in the band and stuff, which is weird because your music genre is so vast now. Like you were into stuff like Chelsea Grin and
Black Dahlia Murder.
Proper heavy shit.
Old school Bring Me the
Proper
Horizon.
heavy shit.
Like death. A lot of deathcore stuff.
Yeah. All that heavy shit.
That real fucking vomiting into a toilet bowl.
Blast beats and fucking Satan screams.
Totally.
Pig squeals and fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bloody that. Token of the Machine, who's that? Job for a Cowboy back in the day.
Oh Jesus,
ridiculous.
Heavy shit.
You can't read their band logos.
It's just like looks like a bunch of sticks chucked on the ground, and it's like that's their logo.
That's crazy. So guilty pleasure bands. Where do we land on guilty pleasure bands? CJ, I feel like yours will be really interesting.
You're gonna have to loop back to me.
You're gonna have to loop back
guilty
to
pleasure.
Because I am the guilty pleasure guy in the band. So that's why you have to loop.
You have a lot.
I've got to catalog, categorize. I need to take stock and inventory on my phone of what I've got.
Yeah. Top 5 guilty pleasures.
Top 5. Okay, top 5. All right.
And just band, not just all guilty pleasures. Just the music. We don't want to know about the rest.
I gotta say one for me that's I suppose not as relevant now is 21 Pilots. I did go through a 21 Pilots phase, which was a bit of a guilty pleasure for a while. That was the first one that sprang to mind. As soon as I saw that question, I was like, yeah, because like most of my catalog is like a lot of rock and metal and stuff, and then 21 Pilots. So it's kind of. But I definitely, I suppose more recent, I have started to listen to a little bit of Post Malone, not a whole lot, but a few songs here and there, which I have been enjoying.
Especially definitely that one he did with Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Which I think we connect with straight away because of Ozzy.
I mean, there's like guitar in it and there's a guitar solo.
Yeah.
And
straight up, that's like the bare minimum before we need to get off. So.
Yeah. And like Post does have a really nice voice.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
So did you have a Guilty pleasure?
Recently, not really. I've been more into stuff. I think a couple of years ago, I don't even think I probably told you guys this, but the singer Khaled, I was like quite into his stuff for a while because it was playing on where I worked. It was playing on the radio quite often, and he's got like a really nice voice as well. It's really like silky and smooth, and does lots of harmonies, and
he's got that lazy pronunciation too, doesn't he?
Yeah. So I got into Khaled for a while, which was a bit weird. I don't really get into too much pop music or anything. I'm still occasionally into kind of dubstep, or even the most guiltiest pleasures, the Lord of the Rings and Star Wars soundtracks.
Hey, nothing guilty about that whatsoever. That's a fucking masterpiece.
Straight up.
Did you have any guilty pleasure artists?
I'm pretty shameless with my genres. I listen to a lot of shit. Like some people would probably see them as bad. Like I love Frank Sinatra and shit, man, from back in the day.
Yeah,
dude. Actually, I went through a Frank Sinatra phase as well, and I've still got some songs. And it's when one of his songs comes up when I'm shuffling my music, it just makes me laugh because it's like goes from like the most heaviest shit and then just like fly me to the moon. And it's just like completely different.
Yeah, no, I definitely love that like old timey stuff. I like play Fallout a lot when you do the radio and that it's a lot of that like
Well, my girlfriend when we're cleaning the house plays a chill playlist and it comes up with a lot of like Elton John and stuff. I'll find myself like wiping a bench singing fucking
Rocket Man.
Yeah, Rocket Man, Benny and the Jets and shit.
Benny and the Jets.
Yeah. So, oh man.
Nice.
It's funny. So how did we all meet?
Whoa, hang on. We were saving best for last on guilty pleasures.
Yes, we were. I'm sorry.
Mother.
I'll return the nipple squeeze that you gave to me before.
Alright, so any comedian musicians like I've got like Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, like I love all their like classic like comedy albums of them like actually singing like and shit like
not the song he did.
Not they're like taped
people.
Not they're like well that's like one from the comedy special. Not really, because those are like because back in the day you could buy CDs and it'd kind of be like a Netflix special. It'd be like each CD would be like a different date or whatever.
Yeah,
but like you could
Dennis Leary.
like Will Ferrell like is a professional singer, so he like actually has albums of him singing. But it's just it's stupid shit. And like I'll put that shit on and just listen to it. It's hilarious. Adam Sandler does it. It's great. Like I'll listen to that stuff. Obviously Tenacious D, that's not a guilty pleasure. That's just good comedy music. So basically any comedy band, like doesn't matter the genre. If you're not taking it seriously, I'm like in. We Butter the Bread with Butter. Fucking so good. They're like trap metalcore.
I showed Sarah that the other night.
So good.
Yeah.
I got there's the grandson of Hank III. Of Hank III. He's got a band called Hank III. It's a country band with a screaming vocalist. Perfect. Absolute stupidity.
Oh, I actually think I've heard that.
I've shown you all of this stuff. Yeah. All of you guys have heard this.
I don't remember Hank.
Like all the really stupid like covers out there. We Butter the Bread with Butter did a cover of Big Shaq's Man's Not Hot, which is really stupid. It's horrible. And it's just shit like that. Galactic Empire, which is the Star Wars.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're fucking great.
They're awesome. Check out Galactic Empire. They like fully dress up as Star Wars characters and just
not even ashamed about that one. The Lonely Island, but again, that's not even really a shameful admit. Yeah.
Cool. So we got some more questions coming in.
We're gonna do the how do we all meet? And
I actually like this question. We'll do this one first, I reckon. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, sorry, Sam. Yeah, we are. I mean, we released singles before this album, so we'll definitely be releasing singles before the next one. But yeah, so what song took the most time and least time to make all up? I suppose it depends if you're talking about songwriting or recording.
Yeah.
Despite All Odds was, I think, the last one to get done for the album. It kind of like we were already starting to like record the album and get ready for that when I was doing Despite All Odds, and it sort of like snuck in at the last second, and then actually ended up dictating a lot around the album.
Yeah. I guess it was a good time to slot it in because by that point we'd already been grinding. So
Yeah.
like really encapsulated the work we'd already started doing.
Yeah.
We were getting to. It was kind of like the mindset of going up there and getting it done. So like when we were recording the album, I was working every Wednesday to Sunday, and then I would go up to Paddy's house where the studio was, and then we would grind in the studio from Monday to Wednesday. Pretty much every day we'd be in there, and then I'd leave and go to work, and then Paddy would stay in the studio and do all of the editing or recording extra parts that I couldn't be there for or anything. So it was like a proper few-month grind.
Once, I mean, it was quite a while. I think it was like 6 months or whatever. But the last like 2 or 3 months, once we'd found our producer and we kind of had a deadline to get it done, and we were like, "Fuck, we have all this shit to get done in this amount of time." And you were starting to work more at that stage, and so like you were in there with me as much as you could be. But yeah, just like every day getting up and just grinding it out in the studio, trying to like get everything done before the deadline for like weeks and months on end was definitely a lot. But the production quality on the album is pretty good, and I think it was all worth it in the end.
Yeah, I'd say Despite All Odds was probably one of their quickest songs to record.
I think it was the first one we actually recorded too.
Yeah, and we nutted that out pretty quick. Because the guitar parts, while like technical, are also not like as technical as some of the other ones we had to do.
I feel like Death of Perseverance was a bit of a grind.
Yeah, Death of Perseverance took ages to get all of the like super stops and the palm mutes super tight.
We recorded like the riff in separate sections.
Yeah.
And like getting the lead guitar part in time. And,
the lead guitar part in the chorus of Death of Perseverance was such a pain in the ass to get super tight. Because we wanted to record it as tight as you can get it, because the more you have to line up stuff and put it in time, the more it degrades the quality of the audio and makes it sound produced. So you want as tight as you can get recorded in the first place, so there's less for the
and metal that's like intricate and to the grid
needs to
if,
be.
If something is like slightly out of time, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
And that lead guitar part would just like continuously picking on the 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's very.
Did that like 20 takes, man. Of that.
Yeah, probably more. I didn't even fucking know, but it was definitely a grind.
Totally.
How did we all meet? Well, Saul is my uncle.
Met this guy a while ago.
Yeah. So we've known each other for a while. And we've always sort of, at every family gathering, we've always like jammed and played music together. And you were into metal well before I was. And you and Kira was sort of the metal influence that sort of started me down that path. So obviously that's how we fucking met. We're related. But the rest of us met at MIC, Music Industry College. CJ and I went in the same grade, and Bailey was in the year above. And
we all met on the orientation camp.
Yeah. I think you and I met on the orientation day before the camp, when they like separated us into our
the train groups.
Yeah,
because we were both from the Gold Coast, so they separated. People come from everywhere.
Yeah,
you were coming from the Gold Coast,
and like I was actually tapping on my legs, and you were like, "Oh, drummer, you can be our drummer." And I was like, "Sure, I'll be the drummer."
That still starts to this day. He's played drums at gigs before where our drummer can't make
Actually, yes, I did play drums for an Among the Ruins show.
Hang on.
That was interesting, and I sung vocals too.
That was very funny. We had some drunk
Real
guys dude come do mic grab and just go. Ah.
Just before, I want to get into this story, 'cause it's a funny story and a lot happened. But real quick, I just want to interject. So we had a little while back a podcast asked us if they could use some of our music.
Yep.
We said yep. They have just uploaded that episode and they've just linked us to it 5 minutes ago.
Cool.
Spotify, Local Lucas is the podcast.
Local Lucas.
LocalLucasPod.com is the website.
On Spotify.
On Spotify. Oh, there's Spotify, and then there is a locallucaspod.com.
Okay.
Or you can search for Local Lucas on Spotify to get that one and listen to his breakdown of Despite All Odds.
Oh,
Cheers
cool.
for that one.
Cool. Awesome.
Thank you, Lucas.
That's pretty cool. You guys should go check that out. We're gonna check it out. When
breaking down the song. That's nerve-wracking.
And now onto the story. What was it? It was a Homespun Bizarre.
Homespun Bizarre, yeah.
It's a good story. It's a good story.
That was fun.
We didn't have our drummer.
Yeah,
we had a competition to get into it.
At the New Road Theatre.
And I drenched my knees and ruined the stage for our headlining act.
Yeah.
Yes,
there are so many aspects to this story.
Oh,
how far back do we start? Do we start back at the competition? Do we go to the night of?
No, I think just the actual Homespun.
The actual Homespun. Okay. No,
I think we didn't have a drummer and it was raining.
Yeah.
Did it rain?
Yeah, well, that's why.
And it ran super late. Like by the time we played, mostly.
Oh,
What's that?
Local Locus guys.
Oh, Local Locus.
He's on there.
He's on there.
Hey
man, we just
what's
wanted
up, bro?
to check you out, bro.
We just gave you the shout out.
Yeah.
Gave you the shout.
Cool.
Cheers for that. Keen to listen to it. We'll listen to it after this.
Yeah, but like the gig was pretty weird. We did it as a 3-piece. Because our drummer couldn't do it, and we tried to get it fill in, it wouldn't work, and we were like, "Fuck, we got to play this show because
we won the competition.
It's a pretty big festival, and we were getting paid like a few $100 to do it, and like as a original artist playing like a 20-minute, 30-minute set, getting paid a few $100 guaranteed for a show is great. So like you want to do that. So we did what we had to, and I played drums and sung, and we did it as a 3-piece, and we stumbled our way through the set. And
so I mean, someone did a mic grab. We got some mid-40s dudes just to come up who
to just yell
straight up there and yell
shit.
And he was up there probably for longer than he should have been.
Yeah,
for longer than
I was like, yeah, this is cool, but like, fuck off now.
It became inappropriate after 45 minutes. Oh, sorry, 45 seconds. It was like 10 seconds. It was like, yeah. 15 seconds. It was like, is he gonna leave? 20 seconds. We're trying to get the mic.
That was fucking funny, man.
It was interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah. So what was it? Yeah. So before the show, we were like, the band before us was on, and I had gotten all my stuff set up, and it's like, all right, they were on their last song. I wasn't aware they were on their last song. I need to go to the toilet, so I was like, right. There was like a big field behind the stage because the stage was just kind of set up in the middle at Home Summers Up. I was like, right, I see like some bushes off the back there. I'm gonna go piss over there. And it was like it wasn't bushes. It was like waterline, like fauna. No, that's not right. Flora. There we go.
We did science,
and there was like algae on the top of the water. So like when you're just walking, it just looked like grass.
It looked like grass,
but it was like 4 foot of water. And I walked right up to the water bank, and I'm like, oh, one more step, right foot all the way up to the knee in this thing,
full marsh,
this marshlands. Yeah, I pull my leg out, and it's not just
Gollum had to.
It's not just
steer him away from the lights.
It's not just wet. My leg's not just wet. It's literally sludge mud, because as I pulled it out, it just brought all of it with me, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm sitting there like Spider-Man 3 Clayman, just Sandman, just dripping all over the place. I'm pouring bottles of water on myself, like trying to like get all the mud off me. And we get up on stage, and like my legs absolutely drenched, and we play the show, which is miserable because my legs drenched. And then the band played after us. It was Cold Creature, I believe.
Yeah, Cold Creature.
And
still got one of their picks at home.
Yeah, same. And and the bassist was like looking down. He goes, "What the fuck?" The bassist Pat was looking down. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
And it was just your trail, massive.
And because there was only the two of us on the stage, I had free reign of the stage. Yeah. So I was tracking that shit. I was walking it everywhere I could. Like, I didn't mean to. It was like halfway through the set, I looked down and I was like, oh, and the stage is just dirt.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Yeah. Did you want to answer the kit question?
Yeah.
Because we're sort of in the process of building a kit. But talk about.
Well, for the most part, for shows and stuff, they usually have in-house kits that we use, but I've got cymbals and stuff, just Zildjian cymbals that have yeah, they've done me pretty well. And but yeah, now I'm just starting to build a kit at home. We've got the Joey Jordison series snare.
Yep, and we got the Pearl double kit pedals.
Yep.
And we've got kind of like a average no-name shell kit at the moment, but we're sort of in the process
That's my average shell. No-name kit.
In the process of upgrading it.
Yeah. Got to get a few things to finish it off, but yeah, that's basically most of it. Yeah.
You should just get him a beat pad. Just screw it. It's like fuck the drums off. Just get him a beat pad, the cymbals.
Describe everyone's best contributions to ATR musically or otherwise. Well,
Penis length.
Whose contribution is that?
Not mine. What do you think I was talking about? Me? No.
That would be ballsack girth, right?
It's general.
I don't know.
Oh god. My best contribution. If I'm gonna put it in the context of like EP, or should we? No. EP.
Set whatever parameters.
Whatever parameter. All right. For EP, my best contribution is probably
the one take wonder. Oh, right.
Oh well, the one take wonder was cool, but the intro is like the most ambient thing we got, and it's like it's cool. It's nice.
that definitely spawned from you doing that bass riff, which was cool.
Yeah.
Which is and then it sort of developed from there, and we got a fucking cool. I think that's one of mine that I brought from the.
I think we bought 2 6-packs as well, and we left a bunch of beers in the fridge.
You know what?
Maybe it wasn't mine then. I did bring some.
You know what'd be fun? Let's gamify this. Let's
gamify.
Let's give what each shot like. We have to. You can't say what your own greatest contribution to the band is. You have to say someone else.
Say someone else. Yeah, okay.
So
you what?
So for Saul, it's a bit dicey because I know you're the least. I'd say Saul's. Come back to Saul.
Saul's
this is your game, bro. You gotta lead this shit.
Dude, Saul's greatest contribution is his fucking presence. He has to drive here. He lives on the Sunshine Coast, and we all used to live on the Gold Coast.
Oh,
so he used to drive from
at the start
of
His greatest contribution is he has a car and is willing to drive it.
Yeah, dude. Like one of our other drummers, like barely even wanted to drive up the mountain to Paddy's house, let alone the 2.5 hours from the fucking Sunshine Coast.
Shade. We only have two previous drummers.
He'll remain unnamed.
He'll remain unnamed, but we'll always make fun of him for that. We made fun of him at the time. We'll make fun of him now. And Saul's willing to fucking drive all that way and down just to come down from this live stream. He took an 1.5-hour drive, and generally he doesn't even stay. He drives back because he's got shit to do. So
I would also say, Saul's really creative. Sometimes you have to draw it. I have to draw it out of you. But like having you down for the writing session was great, and every now and again you'll send me little bits and pieces of stuff, and one of which was like a little chord progression that was like really cool that I took and ran with and it ended up turning into an entire song, which started from your original like chord progression, which was cool. So. Are we still doing the game, CJ? Are you saying someone else? Am I saying someone? What's the go now?
Well, it's not like a game show. It's
You're
just like
the gamify. You're like, you say Saul, now who's the next person that says?
Well, I set the parameters. I'm not the host. I'm not fucking Philip Regis over here. So,
it's okay.
Well, it's like
on to the next one. By the way, hippies DMX stuff, if you're still around. I saw you commented on our music video. Who are you? What is your name? Just to make sure we've got you in the hat, because you said you were wanting to win. So just to make sure we haven't missed you, because we're about to draw the name soon of who won.
Where's the paper?
I'll
get some paper to write.
So So hippies DMX stuff. If you're there, what's your real name? Because I'd hate to miss you in the thing. For those who haven't seen, we've got a hat here, full of names. People have been coming in and out, so whoever's stayed here till the end is in for a chance to win, because you gotta be here, which we're gonna do very, very soon. Just gonna answer a few more questions. So hippies DMX stuff, if you're there, let us know.
For now, I'll just write hippie DMX on a piece of paper.
Okay.
And then,
well, I'm not sure who it is because we might have already put them in there.
all right, hippie DMX question mark.
But you'll get an extra. You might get an extra entry on us for having a weird ass YouTube name account.
Will Despite Odds be released on CD? We've
talked about it.
We've talked about it. I'd say probably more likely we'll release it on vinyl if we were going to do something like that. Because when we were doing the idea for the album art, the guy that we got to do it has done, Mayday Parade and Memphis Mayfire and stuff, and he was expensive to do it, and he was really good with working with us and giving us a digipack for the digital stuff. And if we were gonna get it produced on CD, you also have to pay to get a booklet done with all the lyrics and stuff, and it's a bunch of extra expenses that we didn't want to forsake for the quality of mix and mastering and stuff. So I'd say if we were going to do it, we'd probably get it pressed onto vinyl rather than CDs as a special release. Yeah,
I guess
vinyl.
There. People want it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like I wanted to do it, and our PR company said, it's probably not worth it off the bat. So we decided to just go digital release. I've had a few people ask about it and stuff, and I think maybe you have, or other people have had a few people ask them as well. But if there's a bit more of a demand for it, it's definitely something that we'll look at doing, maybe for a deluxe edition with an extra track or something like that. We might do a hard copy. It's yet to be decided. We have thought about it, but I suppose the demand's got to be there because most people is just streaming it on Spotify.
At the very least, the next one, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Definitely time to get an endorsement, Saul.
Start sending out some feelers.
Sam, you're still there? You want to know about my classical album? Because I have been working on some stuff. In all seriousness, I have written a piano ballad that's going to have a lot of like strings and violins, cellos, that kind of stuff in there. That actually will have some classical shit. So, the joke's on you. Also, I've been working on a acoustic song as well that might have some strings in there too. So, and I suppose we're also working on like electronic
definitely
stuff.
Definitely building sample libraries and getting MIDI plugins and stuff, or MIDI instruments to do interesting synthesizer stuff, which is reminiscent of strings. And
that could be a something we could talk about a little bit of a little sneak peek on what we're doing for the next album, because we are working on that.
Yeah.
And we can talk. I know more about the contributions that we're going ahead on with the new stuff than way back when with whatever else we did.
Yeah.
So it's like
we've gotten better and quicker at writing music, so we got more stuff to toss around and share with each other.
Got like 20 half songs done on the computer.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, so we're definitely doing a lot more like ambient backing stuff. I'm focusing a lot on a lot of like delay guitar, ambient synth, sub sort of stuff like that. And I'm working with Saul on the drums and to do all that sort of stuff. So we're getting a little bit more space filled in the new album. There's going to be a lot
just a bit
more
padding.
a lot more feeling and a lot more emotional give and take, and a lot more thought put into the background stuff more so than the forefront. And then obviously these guys are coming in with the full frontal assault of the in your face riffs and the
Hey man,
the
that's what makes
seven
face.
and 8 string tracks that may or may not be getting worked on. Just as a point of reference, our album
Definitely got some 7
Our
string
album
songs
is
done for
entirely done in 6 strings. Do I want to tell them the tuning of all of our songs?
Drop B.
Drop B.
B.
There we go. It's no longer a secret. It is out there. Drop
shit.
B. If you want to learn,
horror.
if you want to learn any of our
No.
songs, Drop B is the way to go. But yeah, so we've been experimenting with
Double drop
obviously
G sharp on a 7 string. for the
with
next
different
album.
tunings. So I'm messing with what is it? It's
Double D standard.
D standard or
D.
drop D?
No, it's D standard, but it's an 8 string, so it's like D1, D2. What is it?
Yeah,
Fucking
something.
ridiculous.
Is it
You
D,
got-
is it standard or it's drop?
It's what if like a bass was playing with a D standard.
So it's
It's standard.
So it's D
It's not
standard
dropped.
on it. So it's D standard, like the octave below on an 8 string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So if I drop the top string, I'm double drop C. It's pretty nuts. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
I'm
is-
working on a song with that, and it's completely unnecessary. And it might just be something that I just release in 20 seconds because that's all you need.
That's fucking quick.
No, like just 20 seconds of it. That's all you need. You won't need a whole song.
So we're gonna wrap this up very shortly. We've got our hat with all of our Kobe bits of paper chucked in there.
Hippie DMX, if you're still there, I need a bit of paper.
Hippie DMX, did you
name.
come in and say hi and then fuck off? Because that's really sad, and I feel sorry if you leave and aren't present to win.
Maybe it's like Sia, they have to stay anonymous.
What's that?
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Like
like
Sia.
Sia, where they have to stay anonymous to wear a
Sia.
hat wig over their face.
Well, you're not gonna win the match giveaway then. Sorry.
Yeah, rough. Oof.
Oh yeah, doesn't the
Because we don't know who the fuck you are.
the person has to be here, doesn't it?
Yeah, you gotta be present.
They're gonna be here to be like, yo, that's me.
We've got a lot of names in here, and there's only 10 people watching. I know for a fact 3 of those people are in this room.
Hello.
Oh no, 2.
2 people. We had 11 pop up for a second. That was probably someone.
I think the max we had was 13.
Well,
No, we had 15.
the guys who
Yeah.
did the podcast there, and they stopped by real quick because he uploaded that, and like that was he'd finished editing and everything, and he's like,
Okay.
he was done. He's gone. It's 3 a.m. He's in bed,
Yeah, true.
tucked away.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he entered the giveaway.
He
Anyway,
didn't enter the giveaway. No,
But it's
he,
cool
he
that,
just he
it's
wanted
cool that
to
he
do,
dropped in.
he wanted to do a podcast. Yeah, no, it's just a coincidence. He sent in that he was done, sent the episode to us in the middle of
Accidentally
us
clicked
doing
on the
this.
link while reading the post.
Yeah,
Ah, shit.
No,
that's
well,
it.
I said come along and I'll give you a shout out, and then he came along, so I shouted him out.
Oh,
That's
he's still here.
He's still here.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
still
boy.
here. All right, that's
That's our dude.
the
Hey.
What time is it where you are?
probably 4 a.m. now.
We're at. Tell us what time you are.
Just chilling.
Jay
It's
chilling.
the local Lucas podcast.com on Spotify. So
Should I say something in the chat for people? Be like,
definitely.
releasing winner in 5 minutes.
It is
Yeah. 3:17 in the morning.
It's
Damn, you trooper.
5:17 p.m.
Hey, trooper. It's cheers to you, my dude. Cheers
Almost-
to you for being up and being here, man.
It's almost dark.
It's almost dark. It's almost dark. It's 5:15.
See, there's already
in the afternoon.
there's already podcasts with us out there, and we haven't even gotten our own one done yet.
Yeah. We might need a
Was that-
message you
was
for
that-
some,
we gotta sort
some
that shit
chips.
out.
Was that a sneak?
Spoiler alert.
Was that a spoiler alert? Did I just spoil that I'm working on?
I guess you spoiled it. So
Oh
we
no!
potentially may be launching a ATR podcast.
Oh no! It's not potential. It's happening. There's over 10 episodes written. And
I was
ready
trying to keep
go.
it mysterious, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm so excited about it. I've been waiting until the end of this damn podcast. This
Reckon the mystery.
podcast live stream to
Jeez.
get onto this. Yes, there's a podcast. It's coming soon. It's on its way. That's what most of this setup for this live stream is being used from. Probably not going to have too much video straight up because it's pretty janky on a laptop at the moment. And I don't know. We could have the boys all cuddling on this. It could work.
I reckon we could definitely like record it and post it on our YouTube channel. We'd probably just need to use a webcam.
So we'll be using
like a camera.
Yeah, so we'll be using YouTube for the first little bit. I'm organizing with a distributor to get it on everything. So that's like Stitcher, Google Cast.
Well, I'm pretty sure we can
Spotify,
stick
everything.
with DistroKid for that.
I think we can, but there's easier, better ways to do it.
Okay.
DistroKid's really like general
Music
audio.
based.
Yeah, if you want you really want a podcast one, and I'll probably but I'll be organizing that. That'll be coming out soon. I just gotta get the boys around to film that one.
Neuendorf?
What was
Record
that?
one.
Ethan Neuendorf. He said you've come a long way since Stevie's.
Holy shit, Ethan's there? No way.
Since what?
Steampunk, Ethan, he is like one of the sexiest humans I've ever met in my life.
Is that the model for City Beach?
No. That's Ken, or his real name is Jai, but he looks like a Ken doll.
Oh, okay.
No, Ethan's a beautiful looking man who we used to work with at Steampunk. What's cracking,
Ethan, you
dude?
beautiful boy.
You beautiful looking dude.
We're releasing our winner in a few minutes, so if you can still enter in the next like 90 seconds if you want to. It's in the description. You gotta share Alone in This Tomb, tag 3 friends, and just type in done in the chat, and we'll give you a fucking entry. We're about to draw one in the next few minutes and wrap this up. So get on it if you want to.
We've got some questions. Let's just real quick.
Oh, man.
Are we gonna do it? We're gonna pick one and do it, or are we gonna do a pick? All right. What? I'm high as balls. So, do you want to know why I've been quiet?
He's talking shit. We don't do drugs in this.
No, we don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
Anyway, on to the questions.
Good luck, everyone.
If you have, what was everyone's first song they learned on guitar, bass, or drums? Or who's someone you'd want as a feature on a song or to work with on a song? Which one should we go with that one? Which question?
The only one I learned on guitar was Hand of Blood.
Bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you were way better than me when I tried to learn guitar for the first time. Fuck.
Is this first thing you picked up
song,
and like?
dude.
Is this first song like to completion? Like the first song that you?
First song.
Because I can play tons of parts of songs. I could never play a song. Like,
well then I go first part.
First thing when I picked up a guitar, the first thing I ever like messed out was Seven Nation Army. I did that little line, and then I was like, "Holy shit! I can make the guitar make a sound that exists in a song." And then
Iron Man.
Yeah.
That was one of the first ones. That's just like a mate of mine showed it to me before I even started learning guitar.
First actual song though, that would have been actually I do remember it was Hellhounds Are on My Tail or On My Trail or something by Children of Bodom.
Jesus,
that was the first song I knew from like start to finish, but only the rhythm part, not lead. Fuck. It's Children of Bodom.
Yeah. Joy.
What was yours? You didn't do a part of
Killing in the Name Of, and the whole song.
No. Oh wait, so
the whole song, I learned the whole song.
So you sat there. So that's why you
learned the whole song. Yes, that's what he did.
So that makes so much sense because you're the kind of guitarist that sat there and just like did scales over and over again. And I was like, I don't have the patience for that. Time to learn the fifth song today.
Oh, it wasn't because I was patient. It was because it was the only thing I could play.
Fair enough.
The whole way through, because it was the only one that was easy enough to learn the whole way through.
I do want to kind of answer this feature question though.
We can answer all the questions.
What about you, Saul? What was the first song you learned?
Hand of Blood. That's just like
what was the first little part?
The first song we played live was Animal I've Become by 3 Days Grace.
Oh, cool.
Back in the day.
What about when you picked up a guitar? Like, did you the first actual recognizable tune that you played?
Hand of Blood, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, that's just kind of one that I.
But that you said that you learned from beginning to end. Or,
unload the whole of a Head of Blood.
yeah, but when you
That's a
first
good
pick
song.
up
like
guitar,
just a
you
bit,
don't
like
remember.
the first bit of piece.
G.
That was
E,
off the,
yeah.
that was off the old fucking Need for
The
Speed
E minor
Most Wanted.
pentatonic scale.
It's like, did you hear that on the Need
Open
for Speed
strum
Most
was
Wanted
the
soundtrack?
best.
Yeah.
And the blood,
Yeah,
Need for Speed Most Wanted, man.
Classic.
And the feature on a song, man. I'm gonna say
Mick Gordon. I want Mick Gordon to
You
come
want
and
Mick-
fuck my
Mick
face
Gordon?
with feedback. That's what I want him to do. I want him to come in and feature on a song and do the breakdown, and just I want to sit there and just like jerk each other off with 8 strings. That's all I want to do. That would be a pretty good feature, and I'd put it like right in the middle of like the album, just buried on everything, and just wouldn't draw any attention to it, so we don't have to play it live, because I don't know how to do Mick Gordon live.
Just fucking backing track. I don't fucking get the whack sounds on there.
I would love him to come and play live with us. That'd be sweet.
Oh,
That's-
that's the feature question. Do you have a feature?
That's my
Who
feature.
would you love as a feature?
I'm gonna go a bit weird here. No one like real big or anything. I'd love to have, funnily enough, another Paddy feature, who's the lead singer of Mirrors.
Oh,
Oh,
is his
dude.
name Paddy?
Yeah, his
Like
name with
D?
a T. With a T. He's Paddy.
Oh, Patty.
Yeah, you're Paddy and he's Paddy.
I wonder if his
He's-
name is Patrick still.
He's amazing.
Probably.
Maybe he's got a mad screaming and mad gritty voice, and I'd love to have him feature because he's just,
Interesting.
He would,
Yeah.
but then you'd
Cool.
know how bad we were, because he would be there being amazing, and then we'd be there like.
this, if you guys haven't listened to them, check out Mirrors. They're from Melbourne. They got some sick guitar riffs, and they're filthy as hell. It's dope music.
Yeah, they got a really strong. There's 5 tracks on that album, and
Yeah,
it's
the
like one of
Cold
the,
Sanctuary.
it's like
Cold
the
Sanctuary EP.
strongest EP I've listened to yet.
They do have 2 before that though. They've
They
got
do,
2
they
releases
do.
before that.
They do. I
Some of them
struggle.
they're pretty good.
The
Cold Sanctuary one
I
is
struggle-
tight as.
I struggle to, because they Mirrors, if you watch this, you need to fix your go online where you find all this where your music is being streamed, and like fix it, because you're being mixed up with like 4 or 5 different artists called Mirrors. And so you go in and you search
Hey,
up
Mirrors,
artists.
this is what you really need to do.
Holy shit! Holding his legs. Holy shit! Seriously, and it's-
Let's tell you how to work your.
No.
It's very distracting. I'll listen. I'll put you guys on replay. I put you guys on shuffle, and then I get blasted with EDM, and then
That's
there's
so
like,
funny, man. That's a good one.
yeah, it's
Anyway, that'd be my
Love you.
feature. That'd be my feature. Then.
Yeah, cool. That's an interesting feature.
What about you, man?
Me, man.
Yeah.
Me, man.
You,
you man,
My man.
you man.
Shit. Feature. I don't know. Hey, maybe Chris Motionless.
I thought that would be your answer. I was thinking you'd say Chris.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit. If we're talking about something realistic for the next album, that's another story. But if we're talking about Fantasyland, him.
What's the singer from Thornhill? He'd be good.
I feel like that's a bit more of a realistic. I feel like we could get. him
That's
for this
realistic.
album.
Oh
It's not
yeah, we
anywhere
just
that's
released an
good,
EP like a few days ago.
Well, for starters, they're from Australia.
True.
That's
the point. The point.
Yeah.
if they think we're alright dudes, maybe.
Yeah.
Thornhill.
Thornhill.
Reach
The
out.
Dark Pool was
We love
tight
you.
as fuck. Fuck man, that's so good.
Reptile's the grooviest.
It'd be pretty cool to do like Corey Taylor or something.
Yeah.
The Godfather
Jesus.
of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While
Corey
we're
Taylor
living in
speaks.
Fantasyland, Corey Taylor would be fucking insane.
Get Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, when he featured on
Yeah.
Falling University song out of nowhere, it was gnarly.
Ozzy Osbourne. And
Yeah,
Ozzy
Godfather
Osbourne
of
featured.
metal being fucking Corey Taylor. What? No, Ozzy. He's the Godfather.
I'm sorry. Anytime Corey Taylor speaks about anything metal, the whole community.
He's
around him
the
fucking
modern
shits
he's the modern god of metal.
Well, I'm not. It's not like God skill wise. It's just literally he's the voice of metal. Like anyone who wants an opinion on metal,
But
they
like
go to
the
Corey
modern
Taylor.
voice.
Modern, yeah.
Because like
you
all
guys
the
can
time-
get as pedantic as you want.
Back in the
I don't
70s, it
think-
was Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't
If you could
think-
understand what he was saying.
Oh my
you
god!
would
All
have-
right. Back in the 70s, it was, yeah, and so was what was it? Jimi Hendrix was the #1 guitarist of all time. Should we keep putting him on the #1 guitar list? No, he should not be the #1 guitarist in 2020. I'm sorry, he should not.
You got to take history and influence into account, though.
You got to take history and influence into account, yes, but then you got to take the fact that guitarists nowadays are so much better. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah,
A guitarist starts now, in 3 months he's sweeping or he's shit.
It's a hard line. I hope none of my students are on this
you
chat.
can have the sweep pick and shoot yourself.
Sweep picking took me like a year or two to learn.
I was
After 5 years of struggling to play chords.
I was over exaggerating, but you know, you can take that as literally as you simple mind one.
My simple mind.
Oh Jesus!
I have a simple mind.
I think it's at about that time we should draw the.
Let's draw a name.
Draw the name. Draw the name. So Ethan, are you still here? Did you do the stuff?
We got homies. We got homies watching.
Put Ethan's name in there.
Oh, we lost a homie. You're not gonna win, homie.
Oh wait, it might come back though. They seem to be the 12 might go for 1 second and come back.
Hang on, where are we sitting at? When did I? Okay, well it's been 12 minutes since I said 5 minutes. Yeah. So I guess we'll pick one out.
You can't look. That's the whole point.
Put it back.
Yeah,
back
I'll hold it for you.
Put it back, shake it
Oh,
up.
does this person just
So
automatically
was the
lose now?
drum
Should we
roll-
tell
the
them
drum
who
roll?
lost?
Yeah, good point.
Who is it? Who have we
Who
got?
we got? We got
Drum roll.
We're still folding. The drummer's the only one who does the drum roll.
well, if we all did it, it'd be
Yeah.
kind of like
Who have we got?
Brody Staines.
Brody
Oh, no
Staines.
way.
Brody Staines. Are you
So-
present? If you're
Are you present, man?
comment.
Put your hand up, and then type that you're here.
Yeah, don't put your hand up in real life because we can't see
Yeah,
that.
we
Yeah.
might not be able to see that.
Yeah.
Ethan does think he entered. So if we don't get a holler from
If you don't get a holler, you're in.
Brody in the next minute or two.
I'm timing it.
So we've got 1 minute on the
2
clock.
minutes. No, we'll give him
Brody
2 minutes.
Staines
Let's be
is right by the
generous.
smoky area.
No way! Holy shit!
Also, do we have a charger? Because it's on 4%.
Charge
Yeah,
it now.
it was plugged in.
It is.
There
It was plugged
Oh,
in.
did
There is the charger named Lenny Kravitz.
It was plugged in.
That check?
Brody, are you there?
Brody,
You're missing out on free shit.
and a shirt.
Yeah. Free shit, Brody. Come on, Brody.
So either way, I don't know whether we got your name in there, Ethan, because we had
Kobe.
some people do some random stuff with entering, but I'm gonna put your name in there now because Brody's his time's running down, man. His time's running down.
50 seconds.
50 seconds. He's got 10 or a minute and 10 left.
Come on, Brody.
No,
You're
it's
on
like
the
50
clock.
seconds.
If you're not watching
40 seconds now.
and you don't respond, you win nothing.
Pen me.
I don't think he's on it.
I don't think he's on.
You got 30 seconds
Someone pen
left.
me.
What are you doing on that?
Well, I gotta write Ethan's name on there, man.
Didn't
Here,
you put him
pen
in?
me.
Whoa, Jesus. Coming at me.
Come on, bros.
Sorry, Brody. You're losing the free stuff by the second. We're gonna pick another name in a minute. Ethan, yeah, we got your name in there. So
Here's
10,
your name. I think
9,
we put an
8,
Ethan in there. I don't know whether it
7,
was yours though.
6,
So
5,
here's another one.
4, 3.
it looks like Brody is
1.
missing out on
Brody
his free
has
shit.
missed out.
Sorry, bruh.
Better luck next time,
Sorry.
champ.
Yeah, shake it up. That's it. Who we got?
No.
Shake it up. Now close your eyes. Yep, there we go.
Just riveting,
Oh,
riveting
Hippie's
stuff here, folks.
DMX stuff says he's
Travis.
Brody. Wait,
Hippie DMX.
It's doubtful.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, you fucker.
No, just kidding. Oh, you fucker. You totally tripped us up.
All
We
right,
were
hang on.
waiting for you to
Hang
like
on.
tell us your name.
Can we
Cheeky
just
fucker.
can we just point out now that he's just pointed out the biggest flaw? We could have totally just accepted that and just given it to him, and it's just like had no idea who it was.
Well, except when we go to ship it, we have to write their name, and it's like, so we shipping it to Brody? No, it's to Craig.
Oh, bro. You
Yeah, you totally got us, man.
All
Holy
right,
shit.
next run.
You totally got us.
All right, draw that
Fucking
name.
hell.
Who is it?
So we got Travis John is the next one.
Travis.
I know for a fact he did a few entries. He did the bonus entry as well. So if you're not here, I'm sorry, man. I tried to get you some free stuff, and look, see, your name is written.
Oh,
on
is this just
on
the
this
part
piece
where
of
we just
paper.
passive aggressively just like hurt everyone that
That couldn't come. They were
That
like,
couldn't
bro,
come.
I was working. Couldn't be there, my boss. I love this guy. He deserves a shit.
Hippie DMX. What's your name? We'll put another entry in there for you.
Seriously, bro. We just send this dude just some pics.
We
or
would have
something anyway, 'cause
sent
he-
stuff to Brody on your behalf if you let that keep on going.
just for that, man. You should hit us up on Facebook. Send us your address. We'll send you some wristbands and some pics for your honesty. That's you totally could have had us there. That's good of you, man.
All right, I picked out another name because I don't see Travis showing up.
Quick, Travis.
Travis,
Quick, you got.
come on. We know there's a delay, bro.
How much of how
it's
much
like
of
a
a
10
delay?
It's like a
is that?
10-second delay. It's not that much.
Okay. Well, we've been generous. We gave you 2 minutes.
That's more than 10 seconds. We got Hamish McDonald. I know for a fact that he isn't here,
Oh, well.
but he did enter. Sorry, bro.
Should we just
We got quite a lot of names in here, and a lot of them are either not in here or maybe have ducked in and ducked out.
We told them you're going to be here to win, though, because we want to see that comment saying that they're there.
should we just draw a few names and then the first person of the names we call that comments gets it?
Swear to
Yeah.
God, fucking.
We're going to start knocking down these lines. Otherwise, we're going to spend exactly equal time in content and then equal time finding a winner. This is going to be a 3-hour.
We got 3 minutes to
We've got
find a
an
winner.
hour. We've done an hour and a half of good quality banter.
How's your mum?
Is she here?
I don't think she's in here.
Man,
Your mom.
if
Yeah.
you're here, it's time
His mum
to
entered.
bring it up.
It was very sweet.
You've
My
got-
mum didn't enter.
You've got to be watching.
Entered.
Because
Yeah.
I did tell you this. If you're not watching, you don't get it. There's a free shirt here and a bunch of other stuff. And I know you're going to watch the replay of this. So this is for you after the fact. It's very sad that you
passive-
missed this.
The passive aggressiveness.
You were supposed to
is
watch.
here.
You were supposed to watch.
This is your little boy. Look at
Jerome.
him. He's a weird
Point
Are
guy.
you still here, Jerome?
Jerome.
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 You
Jerome.
Jerome.
My mother misses out. Jerome.
He was in here. He's asked us questions.
He has been in here.
Jerome, if you miss out on this,
He was very early.
Jerome.
Jerome
Right.
hasn't said anything since
Right.
4:14.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's
You're
let's
saying-
start the clock. Let's give him 3 minutes because he asked some questions.
Don't just sit silent for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
No, that's how it works.
Sit silent, just arms
Yeah,
crossed.
I'm like, come on.
We're expecting everyone on this live stream to be sitting there just like watching their own clocks.
Yeah. Maybe, should we put in the chat who the person is? We can be like, Jerome, you are the winner if you respond in the next 5 minutes.
What's the last name?
At this rate, I'm going to put my own name in there.
What's the last name?
I want a free shirt.
Yeah,
Hey, give me the last name.
we don't have a last name.
Bills.
Just Jerome.
Bills.
Just Bills. All right, Jerome
Jerome
Bills wins.
Yeah. Are you logged in as Among the Road?
No, I'm logged in as I'm a guitarist,
I'm
but
a
I'm
guitar-
not. I'm a bassist, but I'm a guitarist.
Well, it's technically a guitar. I mean,
It's a bass guitar, but
yeah, but it's a guitar. It's shaped like one. You know.
Some are shaped like violins.
Okay.
And they have
Well,
four strings, which makes it
I
closer
honestly
to a
don't
violin.
have anything back to that. I mean,
Ukuleles also have
because
violins.
some of them are shaped like
Sorry,
violins.
mate,
Motherfucker, I've seen some guitars shaped like dicks.
Yeah.
We're going down that path.
Accurate.
What was that?
Can you tag people in the room official thing?
Jerome, dude, I'm so cut for you, man.
That sucks.
You're not here. We've given you one bathroom break of time, and
I love how I think everyone has taken a bathroom break on this. Have you taken
Yeah.
a bathroom break? Oh, Saul.
Saul, he hasn't had a beer yet though.
Yeah.
Are you driving home tonight? Yeah. See, told you, champion. Drives down just for the live stream and then drives.
Oh,
home.
that's rough, dude.
It's crazy.
So do you want to put tea?
Probably will a bit actually.
Don't think Jerome's gone, man.
Yeah,
Jerome?
Jerome's gone.
Oh man, that's so tough.
Rough, dude.
Where are you, Jerome?
All right, draw another. Let's get another one ready.
I'd love to see Jerome just text back from where are you? Be like Sheboygan, Michigan.
It's not a place.
It is.
Is it?
Sheboygan is a real place.
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan is a real place.
That sounds like a fucking Jewish
I
Come
insult.
back to us, Jerome. Come back. We'll give you free stuff. You know what? Fuck Jerome. Let's pick another name.
Whoa, that was
Hey, whoa.
Jerome, look, we love. Oh fuck.
He
We love-
speaks with us, but not on behalf.
We love all of those who are with
We
us.
love you, Jerome.
We love all those who joined. We love all those who shared. We love all those
Came from a place of love. You hurt my heart.
who stuck with us. But if you're not here, you don't get gear, and that is the
Drug
condition.
dealer's code.
You gotta be here to get the gear. We don't do
Exactly.
drops.
Yeah. That's all right. We got loads of content here. Just reading names. Should have done this from the start.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That was the decoy in there.
The what?
We know that guy isn't here. It's Corey. The guy who mixed and mastered our album. He shared it.
He shared our stuff, so
Who
we
we
gave
got?
him an entry. Ella Smith.
Ella?
We're just going down the line here.
Yep. Just go down.
We got plenty
Just
more names to
Keep
read.
reading, and the first person that says
You know what? Fuck.
Ethan, bro, you're looking good here.
quick
Yeah,
fire.
if you're
Quick
still
fire.
there, bro. We're gonna, yeah.
We'd be proud to have you wearing the shirt. You're a good looking motherfucker.
Everybody grab a name.
We're gonna rapid fire this shit. So whoever's watching can buzz in, and if you buzz in first, you'll get it.
Only if your name. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's freaking out on the thing. I can hear it freaking out.
Oh, that'll be the kettle.
No, I don't, no, it's not that. No, it's physically like there's a live wire issue.
Ella, are you there? Ethan.
I can't.
already have
That
an
mic's shut down entirely.
You're in with a chance, bro.
Let's shut down.
What?
I can't hear out of that mic. This is the
Check. Can you not hear that? Hello.
Yeah,
check,
no, I
check,
can.
check.
It's okay. Now. It's all good.
All right, who have you got?
What would you
I
say? Did
have-
you pick out Ethan?
No, he's just on the commented on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have Jordan Partridge.
Jordan.
Partridge.
So-
Jordan Partridge.
Are you in a pear tree or are you at the live stream?
Oh,
Jordan, are you there?
we've got. You
Hello.
want to read that one out?
Jordan, you hear me?
Yeah, we're doing quick fire. Okay, that one.
All right, Louise Brickhill.
First person
No.
to come.
Think.
Remember, there's a 10-second gap, so we should give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, no, but it'll keep going. So.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, whoever comments on it
Yeah.
will get it. So we're calling out names. We got Fink, which is Andrew. I don't think Andrew, you in
I
here.
don't think he could be here tonight.
So
Someone.
Ice Boy. Sometimes I super glue my thumbs to my chest and pretend to be a T-Rex.
I do that.
Is this like you pretend to be T-Rex for like half an hour and then try to get the glue off, or however long the glue lasts for you are a T-Rex? Because I would really like to know. Andrew, I guess you're not here, so
Did you put Don Solomon in there?
Yeah, Dom's in there. Dom's definitely in there.
Dom,
He's like, well done.
I got another.
Yeah,
Ellis
how have we
Smith.
not?
Holy shit, dude.
we got Ethan.
We got Ethan, bro.
We got Ethan.
We got you. We know you're here. No one else has fucking claimed it, bro.
We'll give you a minute. You better respond, motherfucker.
Yeah, you will.
I've got for next one. I've got. I think I'm pretty sure they're here. So
There we go.
That's all right. We know Ethan's here. I'm in.
Say it.
Oh,
Ethan,
yeah.
well done.
We
Boom.
got him.
Sick.
Nice
There we
one.
go. Trent. Oh man, that took
So where was?
an embarrassing amount of time.
All right. So we've got Ethan. How do you, I can't.
Ethan, dude, you did it.
How do we say it?
We have a winner.
Someone get like a YouTube celebration or a fanfare.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Got there in the end. We did. It was a hard trip.
It was a
That
hard
I
was
probably talked too much shit for
That
too
was
long.
rough.
You
That was
know?
rough.
But hey, we had fun.
But that's what matters in podcasting professional
Yeah, you
sport.
don't. It doesn't matter if you win, really. Just as long as you
It's
have
just
fun.
about having fun. so Ethan, bro, just hit us up on Facebook.
We will
Send us
get you your free shit.
send us your deets, and we will. Sorry, Dom. Sorry, man. Yeah, dude. If Ethan, just send us your details on Facebook and stuff, and we'll ship that out to you. It'll be a free shirt, an accessories pack. Yeah, you don't got to pay for shipping, and that's awesome.
Dom, I'll give you a pick when I see you next. As your consolation prize.
Yeah, that's when we see you in person. We'll give you all sorts of.
Yeah, you got to come
all
see us.
sorts of
So
swag.
it's a pretty expensive prize for a pick. You got to buy a plane ticket. You got to buy a show
Ethan wants to know
ticket.
when the live
We
show
might
is.
get you on the door if you buy a plane ticket. Proof, like show us proof of purchase. Then show us the airline ticket. You're gonna use Qantas or Tiger, and then we'll
okay.
Live show.
Ethan, the live show, bro. Where
It's in the works.
we're talking about it with all the COVID stuff. We gotta figure out a good place
We've
with
had-
a decent capacity.
We've had some hoops to jump through, and like crowbar shut down, and like there's just been some stuff going on. But yes, there's definitely stuff in the works, and we're gonna wrap this up. So good job, Ethan. You won, man. So you get a free shirt and a
look
free
out
accessories
for
pack.
October.
Yep. Look out for some stuff coming up.
Yep, September, October.
That's all, man. I'm stoked you won that. That's crack up, man.
Good job, man.
respecting.
I'm
Say
sorry.
hi to Nigel.
Sorry,
first
Dom.
and
Sorry,
tell us
Trent.
you won.
Dom said he's gonna play
Legends.
show the next show anyway.
Thanks
Oh
for being here, everyone.
yeah, Dom. You've been a true blue legend all the way through. So we
All the way.
We
He
love
helped us
you.
pick the name for our band, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Driving
You're
home,
part of the
driving
reason we
home
call
to
it
the
Monday
Gold
Road.
Coast
That's
in
a
the
story for the podcast.
Yeah.
all right.
We'll save that.
That's
Story for the podcast.
that's
But Dom, you still get the credit, but
there's a whole story about Dom on the podcast when that gets aired. Just wait.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks to everyone.
Thanks
for
to
coming.
everyone for coming. That's
It's been fun. Good job, Ethan. Sorry, Dom. Sorry, Trent. You know, we read out a lot of names.
sorry,
you know.
CJ's mum.
Yeah, Michelle should have been here. All right.
Alrighty. We'll see you at the live show.
Cheers,
See you
guys.
guys.